on YouTube? This is your boy Y'all Musta coming at y'all once again, and I am back with another video. And I am here to talk about my man De'Aaron Fox. Now, for those who don't know, De'Aaron Fox is a young 19-year-old out of Kentucky who was just drafted as the 5th overall pick to the Sacramento Kings. Now, De'Aaron Fox is a point guard out of Kentucky who did show a lot of flashes in resemblance to a player who formerly played at Kentucky, who is the point guard for the Washington Wizards in John Wall. Now, he's got a lot of comparisons in terms of how great he is defensively, his motor, his competitiveness, but one resemblance that he does have with John Wall is the three-point ability. Now, we all know John Wall is not a consistent three-point shooter, never really was, especially in college. He was never that great of a three-point shooter, but we all know he was not a bust. Now, in terms of De'Aaron Fox, the jury for me, in my personal opinion, is still out about him. I think he will be a great player. If you have not seen my NBA draft lottery analysis, you guys need to go check it out. But I think he will be a great player. But there are just, I'm not 100% sure about him, okay? Now let me explain. De'Aaron Fox in college averaged not the greatest stats or anything like that, but it was really later on in the season that, he started to get the turn on. But he averaged roughly 17 points, about 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, shot 74% from the free throw line, 48% from the field, but shot a horrible 24% from 3. Now, granted, he did this in under 30 minutes a game, but I mean, the 3-point percentage is just unacceptable. But when you look at John Wall stats, it does compare. John Wall averaged about 17 points a game, 2 steals a game, almost 7 assists a game, 4 rebounds a game, shot 75% from the free throw line, 46% from the field, but John Wall did shoot 33% from 3. Now, granted, John Wall did play more minutes, but he also did play, more games as well. So I will say this, De'Aaron Fox's ceiling, in my personal opinion, he does have the ceiling of John Wall. He does have that kind of potential. When you watch them play, especially their college play, they play just alike. They play very, very similar. But there is a downside for De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, the best he could be is a John Wall, and that's very, very good. John Wall is the second best player in the Eastern Conference right now. But the problem is, his downside is like an Elfrid Payton. Now, for those who don't know, Elfrid Payton, he wasn't selected very, very high or anything, but he's someone who had a lot of energy, someone who, he can't play the greatest defense, but his defense can be pretty solid. And he's someone who, like I said before, he's energetic, always wants to be in the game, things along that nature. In college, his averages were, well, I'm going to get his career averages and then I'm going to show you his best year average. His career average was 14 points a game, 5 assists a game, 5 rebounds a game, shot 61% from the free throw line, 26% from 3, and 48% from the field. Now, his best year in college, he averaged 19 points a game, 6 assists a game, 6 rebounds a game, 61% from the free throw line, and 26% from 3, and 51% from the field. So you guys kind of see the similarities. And he averaged roughly around the same minutes as De'Aaron Fox rather than John Wall. So you guys kind of see the resemblance here. I really do hope that De'Aaron Fox doesn't end up being a bust, and I don't think he will, because being on the Kings, having someone like a Buddy Hield and also having someone like a Josh Jackson, that team is pretty solid. And having Zach Randolph to bring that veteran approach to the locker room at a young age like De'Aaron Fox is, and Josh Jackson at their young age, and also if Harry Giles, if his injury history in college, because they did take a risk, not a huge one because he was the 20th pick, but they did take quite a risk getting Harry Giles. I think that personally, I mean, this team, the Sacramento Kings, are a very, very good young team. No one's really looking at them or checking for them, but I think they were the biggest winners of the offseason because for years they have been messing up in the draft. Just constantly just messing up and messing up. Let's just look at some of these draft picks, shall we? Last year in the draft, they drafted Marquise Chris, but that was traded to the Phoenix Suns for Christ's sake. In 2015, they drafted Willie Cauley-Stein, but that was before players such as Justice Winslow, Miles Turner, Devin Booker were drafted. Also, if you want to throw in Kelly Oubre, I mean, they literally messed up the ball there. And then in 2014, they drafted Nick Stauskas before players such as Doug McDermott, Dario Saric, and Zach LaVine. And also, if you want to throw in Nurkic. And then let's look at 2013. They drafted Ben McLemore before players such as CJ McCollum and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, Jesus Christ, does it get any worse? Then let's look at 2012. They drafted Thomas Robinson before players such as Damian Lillard, Harrison Barnes, Andre Drummond. I mean, does it really get any worse from here? No wonder DeMarcus Cousins wanted to leave this horrible, horrid organization.
They kicked it, punched it. Whoa.
So you guys get the point here that the Kings have not had an offseason this good in forever. I mean, it really does come down to that. They've been so horrible in the offseason. But you guys get the point here. De'Aaron Fox's ceiling is really unlimited, and it really just depends on him. But based on his work ethic that I read about, I think he'll be a phenomenal player. But, you know, there is a chance for a downside, and people do need to realize that. This is your boy Young Mustard signing out. Y'all follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and add me on Snapchat. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and comment down below. I want to know you guys' opinions about De'Aaron Fox. What ceiling do you think that he has? And, you know, just tell me, guys. I want to know what you guys think about it. So this is your boy Young Mustard signing out. Peace.
If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some